Hey, good morning everybody. It's Ms Flynn. I hope everyone's home, staying safe. I'm really excited to do some number stories today. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my materials that I have here. I got some Honey Nut Cheerios, some cereal, but you are welcome to use whatever materials you have in your house. That can include goldfish, or maybe you could go outside and get some flowers. That could be toys. That could be any type of snack, anything like that to help you figure out a number story. So I am going to read a number story and we can do one together, and then I will read another number story and you guys can take pictures and show me how you figured that one out. I also have here, I drew something to help me. I have 2 circles for my 2 sets, and then I have some boxes where I'm going to fill in with my first set, my second set, and the total. So I know that the total is a word that I hear in my number story. So I am going to read my number story, but before I read that, I want to remember another important vocabulary word, which is the word more. And more means that we add. So when I hear the word more, I know that I'm going to add another set to my first set to make it bigger. So let's hear what my number story is. There are 5 fish in the sea. 4 more join. How many fish are there all together? Okay, so I know my first step of a number story is listening to the first number that I heard. And the first number that I heard was 5. There are 5 fish in the sea. So my first step is I'm going to count and make a set of 5 Honey Nut Cheerios to represent my fish. So I'm going to count 5, and when I get to 5, I'm going to stop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and stop, because I know my number story said that there were 5 fish in the sea. So I'm going to double check that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Awesome. Now I'm going to write a 5 right below my set. And I'd write a 5 by saying neck down, belly fat, Mr. 5 wears a hat. So I've made my first set and wrote my 5. Now I need to think about the second part of my number story. The second part of my number story says 4 more join. So I heard that word more, which means I'm going to add another set. And that set is going to be 4 Honey Nut Cheerios to represent my fish. So I'm going to count 4 Honey Nut Cheerios now and put them in my second circle. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to stop at 4 because I know they said 4 more joins. So now I'm going to show you guys my paper. So you can see I have my set of 5 here, and I have my set of 4. I'm going to write the number 4 right down there. Line down, across, and down some more. That's how you write the number 4. So now the last part of my number story. This is the tricky part. It asks me, how many fish are there all together? I know when I hear the word all together, that means I count all of the objects in both of my sets. So I'm not just going to count my first set, but I'm going to count my second set too to figure out how many there are all together. So I'm going to use my finger, I'm going to touch one and count one to figure out how many is 5 and 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to keep going. 6, 7, 8, 9. The last number that I said was 9. So that must mean that 5 fish and 4 more equals 9. I'm going to double check because I know good mathematicians always double check by counting my sets again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I came out to the same answer, so that I'm going to write my 9 right in the last box. First a circle, then a line. That's how we write the number 9. So you can see here on my page that I have my first set, which is 5. I have my second set of 4. And when I counted all of my Cheerios, I got 9 in total. So that means 5 fish and 4 more equals 9. And we can even double check by using our fingers. So I'm going to show you guys how to do that now. So I have 5 on one hand and 4 on the other. I'm going to put my finger down as I say each number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I got the same answer. So now it is your turn. I want to see what type of objects that you have in your house that can help you figure out this number story. You can even use this number stories about flowers, and you could even use some real flowers. I'd love to see if you guys have flowers in gardens outside to figure it out. So I'm going to read the number story 2 times. There are 3 flowers in the garden. 4 more flowers grow. How many flowers are there all together? Okay, I'm going to read it one more time. There are 3 flowers in the garden. 4 more flowers grow. How many flowers are there all together? I want you guys to use your own materials to figure that one out, and you can send pictures to your teachers or to me to show me that you figured out how many are 3 flowers and 4 more. All right, guys, thanks so much for joining me for Number Stories. I will see you guys soon.